And we are back. Pokemon Soul Silver, Hardcore Nuzlocke. The run continues. We've made it to the fourth and final member of the Elite Four. Massive casualty last round. We lost the Crobat to Machamps. Critical hit Rock Slide, unfortunately. Definitely could have been avoided. I completely forgot about Machamp's passive. So we're going to have to take that and run with it. This fight in particular, though, we have Dark types. Really a mixture of Pokemon. 3 Dark types, and then you also have Vileplume and Gengar coming in with a little bit of a poison typing as well. So we got to watch out for that. I think Skarmory does fantastic here. I think barring the fire typing, the fire being super effective against Steel, Magneton, and Skarmory will do really well. And then Feraligatr, Mamoswine, and Arbok are really good pivot opportunities, I think. So let's dive right in. Let's see if we can beat Karen without losing anybody else. And if we get out of this fight with 5 Pokemon, I think we can beat Lance. If we lose 1 or 2, I think it's going to be really tough. So let's buckle down. Let's play this smart. Let's play this right and see if we can secure the win. Let's do it. This is it. We have 2 battles left in this Nuzlocke run. Can we pull this out? Can we do this? Umbreon comes down. And right here, so I would love to just set up a bunch of agilities, but if they're just going to respond with Houndoom, I'm going to have to swap out anyway. So let's just go. Let's do Steel Wing, see if we can get our defense up a little bit. It does roughly, I think, a tad bit less than Fly, but Umbreon's special defense is even higher. So another double team cheese here, unfortunately. I think I could just pivot right away into the Magneton and do that that Steel move that doesn't miss again and just spam it like we did in one of the other battles. And I think that will work out really well for ourselves. Yep, I think we do that. Let's go ahead and do it because I don't want to sit here and let Umbreon just double team forever because we're just going to start missing so many moves. So we're just going to go straight for the Magnet Bomb here. It's Steel Swift, basically. Magneton's physical attack is not as good, but it's okay. I think we'll be fine. We'll just Magnet Bomb Umbreon down and not worry about the double teams here. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to snipe Umbreon. I think that is in full restore range. So the good news is Karen's going to use the full restore on Umbreon. The bad news is Karen uses the full restore on Umbreon, if that makes sense. But Magneton gets a critical hit right there, and that is really going to help spam this Magnet Bomb. And Umbreon is just confused, and it's like, what should I do? Should I double team up? And it doesn't matter. I'm really glad we left Magnet Bomb on the Magneton because we're running into multiple situations where our opponents are just going crazy with moves that dodge, and now a Confused Ray comes down. We're going to have to swap out anyway with the Houndoom or the Gengar for Focus Blast. So let's go ahead and risk the confusion here. Memento is unable to break through. Unfortunately, is going to take some extra damage, which is just rough because now we're getting to the point where Magneton's not really safe to swap back in, and it hurts itself again. But the Citrus Berry does pop, so we're going to heal back all of that confusion damage, thankfully. So right here, can you break out of confusion, or can you just not hurt yourself? Absolutely. We finish the Umbreon, and now either the Gengar or Houndoom is going to come down, I would presume. Okay. So I really want it to go for the Fire-type move. If it does not, then, and it uses Nasty Plot, that could be so next level on Karen's part, and then it's going to be hitting so hard. Hopefully it goes for a Fire-type move. Hopefully it sees a kill, and Feraligatr can just tank that, and then we can fight Houndoom right there. It does go for the Flamethrower, so barring a burn here, I think we'll be looking pretty good. Absolutely. Let's go for the Waterfall. There's the Nasty Plot. So Swords Dance, but for special attack. Incredibly scary. Now Dark Pulse is going to be doing so much damage. Oh my god, but Feraligatr with an absolute clutch. One-shots the Houndoom. Houndoom's physical defense is not as good as its special, thankfully for us. And now I believe Vileplume is probably going to try to Stun Spore or Poison or go for a really big grass type move. So really, we can swap into either Magneton, Skarmory, or Arbok. I think honestly either are good. I think let's go Skarmory. Really good against grass types since grass is 4 times not very effective, and it locks itself into Petal Dance. This is phenomenal stuff here. And I think we just go for the fly. Unfortunately, that's going to break the Petal Dance, but that'll be okay. I think, oh, it does. It misses and still gets confused. That's beautiful. And now the fly is going to do massive damage here. And fly almost one shots, but can Vileplume? That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny stuff right there. So we get payback from all of those confusions on the Magneton, and Vileplume walks itself out right there. Gengar almost assuredly going for Focus Blast. It actually killed my Miltank in one shot in my Heart Gold series. So given that we want to get our steel types to safety, Piloswine can't tank that. I do believe all roads lead to Arslan here. We're going to pivot into the Arbok. It's going to lower the physical attack. I don't know if that will help too much, but it should be able to tank a Focus Blast if it does connect. And it does. This is probably going to do more damage than we want it to, given Gengar's attack stats. Oh, of course, it crits. It absolutely crits, but the Citrus Berry is going to be huge here. So barring another critical, I think we'll be okay. And I think we go for the super effective Crunch. And of course, it lands both Focus Blast here, and without a crit, this shouldn't do too much. Okay. Okay, so we are dead to critical. We are dead to critical. I am so tired of these close encounters, but I'm going all in on the Crunch. Oh my god, it got my Arbok. It absolutely got my Arbok. Oh man, what an absolute legend. Are you serious? Oh my god, played like an absolute fiddle. What an incredible Destiny Bond play. That Gengar, that Gengar will not be denied. And now we have one more Pokemon. I do believe it is the Murkrow. And really anybody, let's get Pillow out there. Let's let this Mamoswine feast on this Crow. And wow. We could go for Avalanche, but if it uses like Confuse, right? I don't know exactly what Murkrow would have. I'm just going to go for the Ice Shard. It's going to do massive damage. It might not one-shot because of how low the base damage is. Okay, it holds on with just a sliver there, and it's going to steal our Citrus Berry, actually, which is pretty incredible. But we are just going to be fine there. We're going to spam Ice Shard. And I have failed to keep the Pokemon safe and alive these last two fights. And I will give it to them, though. Machamp critting with Rock Slide is really tough. And then Gengar clutching with a Destiny Bond is just immaculate. That is crazy good. So I come in to the Lance fight with 4 Pokemon. Last time I had 6 Pokemon in the Heart Gold series, and I had Gyarados, who just basically 1v6. 1v5 once the Gyarados drops. So I am a little bit nervous. We've put quite a bit of time into this run. I've talked a lot of smack about how easy this game is, and I'm eating my words right here, right now. This is going to be super interesting. Literally, we're going to be major out-leveled. Dragonite's 50. The other Dragonites are 40. So he has 240 level 49 Dragonites, a level 50 Dragonite, a level 48 Charizard and Aerodactyl, and then a level 44 Gyarados. So Gyarados should go down to the Magneton, hopefully. And then both of these guys are really good against Dragonites because their Ice-type moves hit for 4 times super effective. And Skarmory resist the Dragon typing. So I think given this final 4, I should be able to clutch this and bring home the win. But I'm talking paralysis or critical hits, as we've seen. If they go against us here, if they don't go our way, we could be looking at a failed run against Lance. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Let's go back to the drawing board, heal everybody up, and let's see if we can complete this hardcore Nuzlocke. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you on the flip. Peace.